Wanted to give you a heads up. This Wednesday from 6 to 9 at Shipwreck, Cove in Encinitas, California, we're gonna have a giant meetup. Say hi to us. The whole team will be out there. Ricky, myself, Evan, Rick, Victor, the whole crew. We might even be able to get Dustin and TJ out there, but we look forward to seeing you out there. Now let's get on to this BMW.
So when I was watching all of the comments in the last video about the E46 M3, I think the #1 comment was, why are you driving around in a fishbowl? Being in Southern California, it is so sunny. So today I'm going to get this car tinted for the first time. And actually, neither of my cars right now are tinted, but I can't drive around with this any longer. It is so bright here in San Diego. It's time to get this thing dark and blacked out. So we're gonna go head over to our friend Scott's shop. He's been tinting all of our cars for a long time, and let's go pay him a visit. So before I head over to Scott's, I have to stop by BMW San Diego. I know, all the BMW memes. I'm dropping off my wife's F80 M3, and she needs a little help with the car seat, swapping it over into the rental car. So that's probably why you also notice the diapers there. Dad life. So anyways, so we're at BMW in San Diego, and I always like coming to these places because I always like to see all of the new BMW models on the showroom, especially the M cars. So I'm hoping I can take a few minutes and walk around. No. Ooh, the new whip for a couple days. Ooh, this is nice.
I know, I need it.
This is a brand new car. That's a nice sunroof. Whoa, my seatbelt, it just pulled me tight. All right, so we finally made it over here to Tint World. I got my main man right here. What's up, dude? Scott, thank you for always taking care of us, first off. And we're gonna try out a new film, you said, right?
It's called Flex Film NanoFlex. So the purpose is to block the most infrared and heat, period. It's probably the strongest film literally on the market we can find. We're able to get a contract with them and able to produce it for customers because it's so hot out here. We're seeing the most protection possible.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you in a couple hours. Thanks, man. Alright guys, so we're back at the shop here, and today we're going to be installing some angel eyes onto the E46 M3. It's one thing that I think this car has been lacking, and once installed looks really good and really modernizes the car. So this is the kit that I bought. This is not a sponsored deal or anything. It's from a company called iJDM Toy Lighting. And this kit should come with everything that we need. So we have the harness, we have the clips to attach them to the headlights, we have a couple little splicers here, there's some double stick tape, and it should be a low beam and high beam for each side. So let me pull everything out here, and then we're gonna disassemble the headlights. I don't think we're gonna remove them from the car, but we'll pull off the cover and start the install process. All right, so that actually wasn't too bad. I really think the headlight design for the E46 is great because if you ever get chipped or cracked or just damaged lenses, you can just pop them out and you actually don't even have to take out the headlight. But essentially everything is now removed. I just need to remove this little shroud here, which should just pop off carefully. I got all my parts laid out here. Go ahead, pull this side out as well. Okay, here we go. And now we have access to our headlight. We're gonna go ahead and install the angel eyes for the low beam and the high beam. This car does come equipped with the xenon headlights, which is really nice. But this will be a nice little upgrade, and I think overall it's just gonna improve the aesthetics of the car. So let's grab the kit and start installing. What are you doing here?
Well, unfortunately the kit doesn't come with anything to fasten the bottom of the rings. It comes with some other type of foam tape, but I'm not sure I trust it. I'm not sure if you trust it. We're gonna throw some 3M tape on here, although it looks like it's having a hard time sticking too. And the purpose of this, I'm gonna stack it 2x2. We're trying to get it to basically adhere to the bottom of this light. Where I'm putting it, you shouldn't be able to see it. It should be out of sight. But what we don't want is these things flopping around once we put the headlight back together, because right now they're not stable, you see? So hoping that this foam tape will, one, act as a buffer between the light and the ring to keep it from bouncing, and also keep it just in place in general.
And then the other thing you mentioned is the shroud that you put on top does kind of sandwich this in as well. So
yeah, the black piece that goes inside the headlight lens should help to kind of shore it up inside the light.
So while Mickey's finishing up the mounting of the actual rings, I'm going to be working on some of the wiring. And it actually turns out that the most common place to wire this is underneath the glove box. So I'm going to remove the glove box, and there's actually a fuse panel right in there. And we're going to go ahead and wire the 2 wires, one for power and then basically one for signal. And the headlights are going to be turning on when you lock or unlock the doors. Hey.
All right, well, I just finished shoring up the lights. They're nice and stable now. They don't bounce around at all, which is really good. The 3M tape is the perfect solution for this situation, because what I found is when it gets warmer, it actually gets stickier. So this really should set in once these lights come on and get warmed up. It's now time to start putting the headlight components back together and buttoning these lights up while Evan finishes up the wiring.
One eternity later.
Good to go. And they are bright as hell.
All right. Woo! All right. Sick.
All right, well, Evan's putting the final bulb back into the E46. We've got everything wired up. We're gonna leave the wiring a little temporary for the moment until we make sure that everything is working properly. Then we'll go back and tuck everything real nice and get it buttoned up.
See if we did a good job. Lock it. Unlock it. Woo! All right. Oh, the camera doesn't do it justice. So there you have it, the Angel Eye install. Kind of a quick install. I would rate it a 3 out of 10 on the difficulty scale. A little bit of wiring, a little bit of finagling just to make sure that everything is nice and secure in there and that they're not going to move around. But overall, very happy with how they turned out, and just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around throughout my day today. Kind of a weird one, but I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more E46 or more just BMW content in general, please hit the like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.